Hello, Ebusuafo. So in today's tutorial, you'll be showing how to sew this crisscross Bubu top. In the tutorial and so I went in for an organza because me she won, so I decided to use organza. And this fabric stressed the hell out of me, I tell you. So me they can try me for this particular top you try back before I be try front, so me try my back, the length of the top and then the width, to me try here, and this is what I got. So here me marking my normal neck width and then that so 1.5 by 3 inches for the neck. It's the same thing as our normal neck nature now, 1.5 by 3 inches. So in my key, and then I joined it together to get my neckline. This fabric, the way it's I don't think so you to sew your dress. So from then I mark it. For Bubu we always come down 1 inch from where a person is and to near joining ama the neck. So maybe down 1 inch, then I marked my 10 inches for the round arm. So we mark it 10 inches for the round arm. And then for my dress, for the how I need inside the big, we divided my bust by 4 plus 4 inches. Me be too big, and I mean be too tight. So my bust divided by 4 plus 4 inches, and I'm marking it throughout to get the exact size or measurement, because Gandhi we use to a shaky or marking in hoko baby, so me marking it throughout to get exactly the same measurements. So this is me trying to connect my lines. So after connecting the line, I trimmed out the excesses. You mean here woman. So once I make cut behind the marked lines, like baby I market lines, me try when it because me person me seam allowance for the dress. Me person me palm baby I marking inside, because me person me material okay, so me try me extra 1 inch weight for both the side and then inside. Because inside never join half or so I join half, and so I see tina me is allowance no way sure to me and I may be the same thing or show that me try me the excesses me here or attire and I'm being be in a neck and so more to say the baby I try attire let's say if so the organdi and a palm side way and a shivona, my sister, my dear, pins, you need enough pins to hold it for you, because I told you so you sew organdi for this particular top and a shivona, the way it will stress you, the best stress. So I hear that I don't pump, you need enough pins to hold it down for you, as you can see me doing in the video. So this is me cutting out the neck. And remember, says which BB from which excesses it was look like a normal bubu top shape. Sana was a look for the back. So this is how mine looks like. Into then you take the extra fabric, for the front. This particular dress top, and I use 3 yards of fabric. And don't mind the yabro so I see because now my fabric in now, so I'll trim out, but like my trim me through to be an way pin back and at the top fabric now the betra front to say the way of my of video no more paper pen a train everything. So and then the length everything no way pin in say yeah. Then you mark your shoulder to waist on the fabric now with the front, but me shoulder to waist and me share me is 15, but me use 15 I say opening never hot too much, so I later reduced it to 12 Because 15 as I say me ye enim no crisscross in we opening a be too much, so I may reduce it to 12. But if you are okay with a name opening now, and the number be our pay inches be our pay be a bit to me use, but me mean percent in the bay to open them. Me sure that to waste and me sign reducing it to 12. We are now baby neck with a width 3 inches in the end, and wedge in the hole, no way to sew a neckline of 8 inches. One mark will show that to waist or opening a view. Now one mark a front neckline. So and only 8 inches. I hope said them can what I see. One mark will opening length in a view. We are not a mark will neck line and our neck depth no the way I'll say a common 8 inches from where the 3 inches end. To where we then one mark is 12 inches now mark and I say inches do now will use. So me I'm using 12 inches until we are on my 12 inches point. I measure 12 inches throughout. I'm the rolling me straight like to connect that line to the neckline of the front. So to say the me no video anymore now. You mark out me mark 12 inches. You will na me connect and my neck. So this is me trying to connect my 12 inches line before joining it to the neckline. This fabric really stressed me. Meaning, my sister open so you so organdy the palms are top with you need enough pins and never ball. So this is me trying to connect that the opening point to the neckline. You can decide to use your curve, but me no, I don't normally use curves in things like this. I just make them a free hand and I connect them, and I'm okay with that. So when you're okay with you using your free hand now, you can use your curves. But me the curves, I connect it to say the way anymore. So me connect here. Now maybe we'll miss to align it. So this is me trying to mark out the 12 inches for my opening. Then me and I connect it with my ruler so that I get a straight line. Now me mark how long I want the crisscross to be. So this is me marking out the line. So and I'm making this fabric needs enough pins when you are working with it. So here I marked 25 inches. Remember say the longer you go and away or crisscross the bear bogo when him said the make cannot masia deep the more now come deep na money yet in the bear bogo. So me use 25 for me median. To me we na misambi susu down to make sure say everything is aligning as you can see in the video. So me mark it 25 inches for top, number mark it 25 inches for down. Then I connected it with my ruler and semi trouble who say me send another excesses be tree and only for sewing allowance because you be joining a hole which is the center front. You be joining a hole. Later in the video you'll see what I'm talking about. So after cutting out everything, see, and I was tiring, it looking like this is how it's supposed to look. To show you now, then I see then I don't know what you are sewing, but to show you, I will say AC. To we are no be shaping the side of the dress. It's not the back, and it's like before you get the front, everything comes out from the back. Into we are the side of the dress and no be shape Emma and a back knife pepe like I need to be a sleeve and everything. So we are trimming out the excesses at the side. As I said earlier, no, maybe my fabric wasn't enough, so the abroad I just trim it off from it. So this is how our dress looks like, and it's given already. So you will take it to the machine to stitch out the shoulder, the side, and then hem. So you're joining front on it to the back on the shoulder, the side, and the hem before we can continue anything. So before that, making sure that's about or fabric, you have to iron it to get your center back, so that it drew baby I was say you use a line and confuse you. So you're joining shoulder and then side, hem, and then sun on around arm so you boom. So you are coming to join the center front. This is where the work begins. So after joining everything, you take the center front once where you slash it, so it's not joined. So center front divided by 2, then you use all the way right side, facing way right side, then you stitch together. I hope so them kind of what you saying. This side, no right side, no for way right side to stitch together to get the center front being joined as you are seeing in the video. No, pen now be no way right side and me right side. Then be best stitch be rough side and be inside. No, it's a be quarter in the back. So we are coming to join hano to the neck, back neck. This is where the work begins. So patrocian no one you're confused. Why join area no on maybe a rough side, which is the back. Now I can't boom to say the we are me fabric and no more a home tin, so I pinned it to all power to me a pin, open so I won't pin it. That one day wow. To where then you twist it. As you're seeing the video, what can boom to say then you twist it. I hope say the way I'm here. What can boom say now what twist no. And I got about my crisscross na dada. Then no what for I join back no. The all the bed join the back no on its right side. I hope so they make cannot say all the bed join the back no on its right side. Then the bed stitch we are stitching a rough side and could show you all at Arenichi. Tenim panisha and could show you at Arenichi. So from then you pin. I will always advise before so the call machine aquapam pinny. Now who say pinny indeed when you crisscross dress and an effect before you sew. And then so all the call machine now palm. The machine can stitch up to a certain point. Into no uber stitch until say if you who say baby a machine edruno. Into me continue to stitch, then you stop. Because into me stitch all the way down. Until point and you can say dry, it will stop like Emma in space your my own fan to us, then you stop over there. So this is when I pinned it. Once I pin in a cry, it's already giving the crisscross effect. So here I'm done sewing and our crisscross top is ready. My Jopama was so when say as I said in a minimum the opam. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for more tutorials in both English and Tree key point, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.